just a real quickie. We're going to talk about when you have systems of equations, it just means you have more than one equation. That's all it is. Systems. Lots of systems have lots of things to them, right? A stereo system has an electrical cord and a tuner and a receiver and a CD player and a DVD player and surround sound speakers. There's lots of things to it. So when you say systems of equations, you're talking about more than one equation. And when they ask you to solve a systems of equations by graphing, you just graph the two equations and see where they intersect, right? Where do they cross? That one point where they cross is your answer. That's it. I want to know a y and I want to know an x, right? Because a point is an x comma y, right? I've got to know both of those. So what I do is I just graph it. Y is equal to x. What's my slope? My slope is right in front of the x. What is that?
1.
1 over 1, right? 1 over 1. What is my b here? 0. Okay, plus 0. So that immediately I go to 0 and I put a dot. I'll even use a red. I'll use red for this. I'll go to 0 and I'll put a dot. And then it says my slope is 1 over 1. So I rise 1 and run 1. Rise 1, run 1, put a dot. 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 So everybody should know that, right? Pretty easy. You with me? Okay. Now the next one. Y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 3. So I first graph that, right? I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, put a dot. And then it says I fall 1 and run 2. So I'm going to fall 1 and run 2. 1, 2. Ah! Look, they share the same point. Fall 1 and run 2. Beautiful. Fall 1 and run 2. Beautiful. So there's my other line. Oops. Whatever. So that point right there is, what is that? 2, 2. So that is 2 comma 2. So my answer, the solution, is 2 comma 2. Okay? Now some people might say it this way. They might say x is 2 and y is 2. That is okay as well. You can either write it as a point or you can write them separately like that.
Oh, okay.
Either way is legal, right?
It's legal.
But that's it. So homework tonight, I'm going to give you that just because it's going to be quick and easy. Tomorrow we're going to talk, we've already talked about substitution method. Remember that? Tomorrow we're going to actually talk about elimination method. It's the third way. There's 3 ways to solve systems of equations. 1, by graphing, which is really easy. You just graph it and figure out where the 2 lines intersect. Figure out what is that point. Substitution, you guys remember that one? You know, you're looking for an x equals or a y equals. You circle what it equals. And if it's y equals, then you circle the y in the other one, the other equation, and you substitute it in. Remember that? That's the substitution method. All right? But tomorrow, we're going to eliminate them. Elimination. It's deadly, you guys. It's deadly. So be prepared. I would wear your helmets and your whatever. All right.